So, what do I think about AI and the entertainment industry? This is probably the hottest topic that you could possibly converse about these days, especially in my industry in entertainment. But it's entertainment and art, right? And I guess the main thing I want to say is we're screwed. We are screwed. We are screwed, but maybe not in the way you might think. I think with AI, there's going to be an influx and an opportunity to be able to create at a capacity and volume in the middle to like we've never seen before. It's the sheer amount of quantity you can output with AI is going to be unparalleled. But how about quality? Well, here's my thing is, I've tried to work with ChatGPT to see if I could write a script. And as of now, it can give you the generic version. It cannot give you the nuanced sort of like really personalized versions of what you would write. Now, you can put all of your scripts and all the work that you've done and all your art projects into the machine and tell it to analyze it and then write you a script. You can get close, but I don't think it can replicate you. Here's what I do think though, is I think it cuts out the busy work. I think it can cut out the initial ideation phase where you really don't know what you're thinking about and it can give you 10 ideas only for you to do the 11th idea that has nothing to do with anything. But it helped you create like a writer's room where you can vet all those kind of ideas. Here's the main thing I want to say though, is there's been advances in technology in the art space in every industry from the beginning of time. I'm an artist, so I'm speaking specifically about art, but there was always novels, there was always books, there was always text, right? Then, people really started to enjoy paintings. Here's what I'll say is for paintings, it really became about hyper realistic until the photograph was born, right? The still frame. It never eradicated painting. It just wasn't the most commercial thing to look at anymore. But it didn't get rid of it. People still paint, and it's still valid, and it still holds just as much value. It's just not the main attraction anymore, right? Same thing happened when movies came along. Photography didn't go away. Photography has only, grown, as a hobby and as a commercial, thing. So when talkies came, it didn't eliminate movies. When color was involved, it didn't eliminate movies. When special VFX entered the game, it didn't eliminate movies. It didn't eliminate radio. I mean, look at podcasts these days. These art forms will still stay valid. They just might not be your main course. So for my fellow filmmakers out there, it's not that we will disappear. Number one, you will have to be much more personalized and have a very strong perspective about the art that you make, because that is what sets you apart. If you're going to try to do the generic stuff from here on out, good luck, because that AI can do. What it can't do is the really curated, really deeply thought from your personal experiences, expressions. That it cannot do. And it can do an imitation of that, but there will be a tactile difference when you go and make those kind of films. But here's the reality. The industry will shrink. It will shrink, and there will be less craftsmen who are necessary to make our films. So what does that mean? You just got to be good. You got to be the best at what you do. You literally have to give the industry no choice but to go with you, because the only way they're going to get a certain type of art piece or product is because of you, who you are, where you come from, your life experiences. But everybody in the middle is going to start to disappear. Over time, I think the computers will even be able to replicate really deep, art films but I don't think we'll disappear. I think we'll be very much valued, but it'll be very few. And then everybody else will kind of be hobbyists. So, I don't know if that is relieving to you or scary to you. At the end of the day, the only thing you can do is really create from your truth and whatever makes your art special through you. The rest you really cannot control. Also, the other thing that I think about a lot is how I need to grow and become a much better artist, much more proficient, much more, well thought through. It's more important than ever. Anyways, hope you like my thoughts. I'll talk to you tomorrow.